When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Spending your life watching your friends and family all catching the love bug and eventually tying the knot makes you question yourself at times, making you feel out of the loop to the point loneliness takes over, providing comfort and solace, and over time, overwhelming, becoming the new normal.
You're reading this thinking you know where this is going, what this story really is, but let me tell you, this is going to shock you. You have no clue where this is going.
So this is your manifesto, I take it?
It's whatever you want it to be.
March 3rd, 2002. I wake up, the world seems calm, the birds are chirping, the squirrels tumbling through the trees outside my window, fumbling passing each other, ruffling through the leaves. I turn to my side and lift up my phone to find once again I have slept in. Ooh, shit, not again. The bed sheets went flying, my clothes hitting the floor. I ran towards the bathroom in a hurry, took a quick shower, brushed my teeth, put on my favorite perfume and lotion, and took a last look in the mirror before running out the front door in my colorful flower dress and brown bag. The sunlight enriches my mind, my face producing a beautiful smile as I make my way down the street towards the local coffee bars. With each step, the song Feeling Good by Nina Simone plays in my head, my body feeling very light, almost feeling like I'm skipping with every step. I make it to the end of the street to find a group of people looking and pointing at a wall. I turn to look at it and notice the pictures of missing people nailed on the wall. It seems almost covered. A woman steps in and places a flower in front, lighting a candle, she says, while crying.
Have hope. We need to have hope that they will return one day. Please, please, if anyone has any information of what has happened to any of these fine people here, please come forward. Anything will help.
I pull a flower from my bag and place it in front of the wall like I do every morning and continue my way towards the coffee shop.
Yes, please. I'll set up at the far end, thank you.
I walk to the far end, pull out my laptop from my bag, turn it on, and start my day. A moment passes before my coffee is placed on the table. The first sips flow down my throat, landing in the pit of my stomach. The warmth fills me up, bringing in energy and life. A few minutes pass before the first person comes and introduces themselves to me. This happens a lot.
Hello, this may be forward of me, but I noticed you were sitting alone. Hopefully I am not disturbing you, but I wanted to know if we could have coffee together.
Hello, hi? Yes, no, it's no problem at all. It's always great meeting you people. Please have a seat.
Thank you. I didn't think I stood a chance, actually. You're definitely out of my league.
Is that one of your pickup lines?
No, but if it does work, I'll add it to the list.
You're funny, I like that. Please join me, I was just wrapping up.
The man sat down in front of me. I turned off and closed my laptop, placing it back in my bag.
My name is Case and Stay. Nice to meet you.
Isabella Forcht, likewise.
The man would proceed to sit in front of me, placing his newly brewed Americano on the table beside mine and smile. I had a great time. We would spend the entire evening making each other laugh, all the while flirting awkwardly with one another. Time goes by fast when you're having fun. I look out the window to notice it is already getting dark, and the patrons of the coffee house are getting ready to close shop. Barista: "Okay, lovebirds, take it somewhere else." "Oops!" I laugh, grabbing my bag and standing up alongside Case and Stay. We make it out to the sidewalk.
I live close by. You want to come over and we can finish our conversation?
I would love to. Just know one thing. I don't put out on the first date.
I don't remember this being a date.
Moments pass before we arrive back at my place. I open the door and invite him in, leading him to the living room, tossing my bag in my bedroom along the way.
Please have a seat. Make yourself at home. Do you want something to drink?
I'll have a beer if you have any. If not, water will do.
I bring along an orange can and give it to him while I grab myself a glass of wine.
Here you go, friend.
Never seen a beer like this before. What is it?
This is locally brewed. My friend makes them and asked me to test them. Most of them are pretty good. Give it a try and let me know what you think.
Case and Stay would continue to take a huge gulp, his face twisting into disgust. Forcing himself to push it down his throat, trying to not be rude, he replies,
It's special. I wouldn't necessarily go for a beer like this, but I guess to each their own.
He continues by placing the beer on the side table. I take a seat right next to him on the couch.
You don't like it.
No, I do. It'll just take some time to finish.
My facial expression changes from worry to cheerful.
What do you want to do?
I was hoping on getting to know you more, and since we are here, maybe do a bit more than just talking.
Let's see how the night goes. How about another sip? But this time make it look like you actually like it, and I will think about it.
Stay grabs the can and proceeds to chug it. He seems to have put his taste buds on the back seat and finishes what was left of the beer.
Wow, what a champ!
How was that?
He asked, falling to his sides on the couch. May 1st, 2022. I wake up stretching my arms as far as they can go. The day is beautiful. I get ready in my beautiful dress. This time, I headed to the kitchen and made a plate of pancakes and placed it on a tray alongside a bottle of syrup.
Okay, Google, play Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin.
The song starts blasting in the house. I move along with the tray towards a wooden door, back myself into it, and proceed to flip on a light switch revealing a staircase heading to the basement. I made my way down, dancing to the music which is still going on in the basement, flipping another light switch illuminating the surrounding. I walk towards a table and put down the tray. I pick up a bucket filled with water sitting at the foot of the table and move forward. On the floor lay multiple bodies, all dead but one laying on a mattress. I splash the water on his unresponsive body. He flails repeatedly.
Hello, honey.
You crazy bitch, fuck you!
Make sure you eat, or you'll end up like the rest of them. And also, you know what happens when you become vulgar? You know the results.
Please no, I'm sorry, please.
It's too late, you can't take it back now.
I grab a hammer which was hooked on the wall. He's fighting to unchain himself, trying to protect himself to no avail. I move towards his legs, turn his right foot sideways.
Please don't do it, please, I'm begging you.
It's too late, my love.
The hammer goes up and slams onto his ankle.
Ow, fuck!
He screams out repeatedly. I continue bashing his ankle multiple times with the hammer until leaving a mess of a stump. Once done, I throw the hammer away and scream out.
You see what you made me do? You see the results of your actions? This isn't my fault. This is yours. Why can't you be a good boyfriend and just be good? I'm not asking for much. I just need you to never leave me. Say it. Say it. I want to hear you say you won't leave me. Say it now.
I won't leave you. I swear I'm not going anywhere, please.
I wipe the tears from my eyes, grab a whole pancake and mush it in my hands, turning it into a ball.
Open wide.
He continues to open his mouth. I shove the ball of pancake in his mouth and proceed to pour the syrup afterwards. I could see he was choking. It didn't bother me, rather it gave me pleasure. The more he would choke, the more it would entice me. The more I would start touching myself and moaning.
Ooh, baby, I am so hot for you right now. I would have your babies right now if I hadn't mutilated you. Look, I kept it.
I point over to a shelf containing multiple mason jars filled with water, and inside floating each of my victims' genitals.
I truly hope you don't succumb to any of this. Unlike the others, I really do like you. Speaking of which, I have to clean up down here a bit. The others have overstayed their welcome. You, on the other hand, will stay, and will continue to stay until I deem it unnecessary.
Please, I beg of you, please.
I already told you, begging won't get you nowhere with me. And now, because I had to repeat myself, I have to do something else.
No, please, I'm sorry, stay away from me.
I move to his hands, grab his pinky and bite into it, the blood gushing out, spilling and running down my jaw, inking on my dress. He kept on screaming and kicking.
Now look what you did to my dress. What is wrong with you? Fine, you just want me to change. Why didn't you just say so?
I take off my clothes, dropping my dress on the floor, revealing my naked body. I grab his hands covered in blood and run it down towards my pelvis.
I love spending time with you, my love.
He became quiet. His eyes closed and his arm fell at his side. I check his pulse. He's still there, just passed out due to trauma. I used the time he was unresponsive to clean his wounds and change my clothes. June 2nd, 2022. Kaysen has accepted his fate. He now follows all my rules and knows the repercussions to his actions. He would eat as I see it fit. He would touch me however I want him to, and he repeatedly says he would not leave me. Be it through fear or a newfound love, doesn't matter. That's what I wanted, someone to be with me forever. I came down to the basement. I tried my best to keep him clean, but being amongst the remains of the dead, his body bubbled up, and he started stinking up a storm. I had to clean up or risk losing him as well. I would spend the day cutting up the bodies and stacking them inside big vacuum-sealed garbage bags. Blood littered the floor, turning it into a pool. It was so bad it seeped through the floor, destroying the wooden surface and turning the ground into mud. It took approximately 12 hours, but I was able to get it done. Every part is in a bag, and I could now proceed with step 2 of the plan. June 20th, 2022. The second phase of the plan would start to take effect. I decided each day I would take a vacuum seal bag, spray the inside with a whole can of Febreze and move it as far as possible from where I live and drop it off in random garbage bins in order to avoid any suspicions. I would never take my car in case there are cameras around. I would take the bag out, place it inside a big box, and at night use a transportation application like Uber and even rideshare to drop me off somewhere random, and I would leave the box in random garbage bins before making my way back home. July 4th, 2022. The basement is clean now. The only remains left are the severed genitals on the shelves. I was satisfied with my work. It took a lot of time and effort, but I did it. I was proud of myself. I got what I wanted, and that's all that matters. August 20th, 2022. I decided to move a TV to the basement for Kaysen. He was being a good boy, and I wanted to reward him. I set up an entertainment system for him, along with Netflix, Disney Plus, and YouTube. It was all voice-activated, therefore he was able to use it without having to move from where I have him chained. September 11th, 2022. I was given a name. I moved myself to the basement in order to spend some time with my lover. His health seems to be coming back. The bubbles which were growing on his body are now gone. I turn on the television to find the news anchor advising the public of their findings. They have located every single body which I have littered in the streets, and after putting everything together, they have found the severed body parts belonging to the lost people pinned on the wall located on the walk to the coffee shop. I remember the moment they gave me the name. News anchor. The bodies are mangled. These crimes are something a sick person would do, leaving behind their signature by taking the genitals of their victims, both male and female. Therefore, shall be named from towards onwards the psychotic collector. They would continue to count the amount of bodies they have found. The rage would build up inside of me until it blows up. I grabbed a case and food plate and smashed it on the wall, screaming.
How fucking dare they make me out to be the crazy one? How dare they? I'll show them, psycho. I'll show them all.
I made my way to the wall and grabbed the hammer.
Baby, please, I didn't do anything.
That's exactly the issue. You didn't do anything. Why is it always me? Who do I have to keep doing everything? It's the same with the guy before you and the one before him. And don't get me started with that bitch Cassie. She just wouldn't fold.
What are you going to do?
Guess I'm going to have to start from scratch. You're no good.
I'll be good, I swear. Just give me another chance. I will do better, please.
Another chance?
Yes, another chance, please.
All right, fine. One more chance. You're getting one more chance.
Thank you, baby. I am grateful to be with you.
Show me how grateful you actually are. But this time it'll be hard without all your ribs.
I proceed by smashing the hammer on his ribs, breaking 2 of them. Kaizen let out a loud scream and proceeded to cry, tears falling from his cheeks. He cried so much he stopped making sounds while his mouth was wide open.
I do not hear gratitude right now. Show me grateful.
I smash the hammer once more on his ribs, breaking another 2. He becomes quiet and still. Only his face shakes while sweating.
That's better. That's grateful.
I throw the hammer at the wall. It lodges inside.
Imagine that was your head.
October 5th, 2022. Today I met someone else. This person could be the replacement I was looking for. Young, strong, and in good condition. I believe Kaysen to be on his last legs, therefore he needs a replacement. I will always love him, but I can no longer keep him down there. October 6th, 2022. I invited this new man over. He was excited, but came earlier than I predicted. I was still downstairs cleaning out the basement and making space for my new victim. He rang the doorbell multiple times, but I couldn't hear anything because of the loud, happy music playing in the house. He became worried and went around looking through the windows. Maybe he thought I had fallen ill and unable to move, laying on the kitchen floor. He did seem like a sweet man, but that arrogant fool, would take a peek at the only window leading to the basement located in the back of my house, which shouldn't be accessible to anyone. That persistent man had uncovered the truth. Our eyes locked as he saw me moving a mattress across the floor, connecting it to the mattress where Kaisen lays bleeding. Ooh, shit. What the fuck? He screams and takes off running. I ran out of the house, chasing him down with the hammer.
Stop running, be a man and stop running away from your problems.
I see him run into a local pizza store and I stop chasing after him. I run back home, pack up whatever I can, money, clothes, food, get in my car and take off. I changed my location. I went deep into the woods and would spend the next few days living in my car and looking at the news on my phone in regards to anything specific to local authorities looking for me. Every day was something different. They had pictures of me and they managed to save Kaisen from the basement. And he is talking about all the things we went through together.
He's making it look like it's my fault. Everything that we went through together, the love I've shown to him. He said he wouldn't leave me, then goes and does this? He knows what's to happen next. He knows the results of his actions.
I started my car, took down the address of the hospital he is staying in from the news video, and made my way towards his location. I parked my car in the parking lot out back where he is being treated. Due to COVID, in order to enter a hospital, a mask was necessary, which rendered my operation easier. The notebook closes, the officer looks deep into my eyes and says, "Officer, you're a sick individual," and motions to the other officers to take me away.
But I'm not done yet. You have yet to know the rest of my story.
We know the rest, and it's not looking too good for you.
He said he would never leave me. He said we would be together forever. He betrayed me. Officer, you killed him.
I look at the hospital bed to find Kaisen laying with the hammer sticking out of his head.
He won't leave me ever again. He was my favorite.
While smiling,